The Fleecing of Western Kentucky. Land between the lakes, paradise or paradise lost. Many think it's a land of free recreation and limitless learning possibilities, a place to be at one with nature. But this land between the lakes is a land between two worlds, one world of wonder and one world of commercialism and lies. Our tumultuous journey begins at the Golden Pond Planetarium and Visitation Center, which we had to pay to get into. Inside, the propaganda begins with a bombardment of Orwellian displays staking false claims about the recreational and educational opportunities at LBL. Put off by the lies of Golden Pond, which is neither golden or pond, we drove a tiring 3 miles to the elk and bison range, where we again had to pay to get in. Signs along the trail further perpetuate the educational lies. This sign falsely depicts the great buffalo to be roughly 50 times the size of a normal human. We were unable to locate any of these so-called super bison. Other inaccuracies included historical misrepresentations. This picture shows a deer about to pounce on an Indian, about to murder a frontiersman, about to slaughter an elk. We have serious reservation that that's how the food chain actually operates. While cruising through the elk and bison range, one would expect to see elk and bison, but alas, one would only spot elk. We studied the elk from afar for several minutes with guns ready, cameras rolling, and then suddenly one elk began to behave erratically, indicating that we were in the midst of something other than genuine elk. They could only be animatronics, better known to laymen as robo-elk. However, we were left with the mystery of where this came from. So we went in search of the one place where this would belong, LBL's only toilet, which we had to drive 25 miles to reach, and pay just to get a glimpse of. Not even nature's call is free. We decided to inquire why someone would travel so far just to use the lone LBL toilet.
It's not that bad. Look at all the toilet paper.
Holy crap.
Thanks.
We could find no one around, but we found remnants of rebellion against pay for poop. The lies and manipulation led us deep within the woods. By this time, all the roads looked the same to us, and our funds were running dangerously low. We next visited the Stonehenge of Western Kentucky, a marvel of ancient, primitive Neanderthal man's and women's ingenuity. But it was getting late, so we just drove on by. Finally, we encountered Energy Lake, where we hoped to be rejuvenated after an exhausting day. But even nirvana comes at a price. We naively expected a place called Energy Lake to be a mecca of log flumes, tilt-a-whirls, and funnel cakes, because you know everyone loves funnel cakes. But it was merely a boring lake. Then we spotted something in the distance, Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Or boat. There were also people needlessly hanging around. The place was so decrepit and poorly facilitated that this woman could only find seating for half of herself. The utter disappointment of our odyssey led me to contemplate ending it all. Obviously I did not, because I'm not narrating this posthumously. Or am I? So ultimately, what did we learn about this excursion into the abyss of commercialized nature? That LBL is really just a costly black hole of existence. There are a few simple things that could be implemented to improve LBL. Less lies. We don't mind some lies, but less lies would be better. Real elk. Funnel cakes, because you know everyone loves funnel cakes. A sky coaster for transportation. And, well, make everything free. So think twice before planning that next trip to LBL. You could become a part of the Fleecing of Western Kentucky. For Showcase, I'm Beth Graham with Justin Young.